I think Disney has not done enough to leave its mark on this planet. I really do. I think that in a few years, if Disney did not come up with this idea that I've been waiting to tell you guys about since the beginning of this episode, I think they'll go under. I do. I don't think Disney will survive unless they start making fucking themed neighborhoods like they want. Listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Disney is launching a business of planned residential communities so you can be part of Disney all the time. Are you a miserable son of a bitch? Are you absolutely miserable? Do you have a family that you don't love but you are guilted into having? And now you work a horrible fucking job and you come home to your wife who is equally miserable because she understood that she married a fucking moron and you married an idiot. And you got two idiot kids and you guys eat the same shit every night. Pizza and mac and cheese and spaghetti bolognese. You guys haven't had anything different in a while. And you need a switch. You need a switch to turn off reality. You need a switch in that sense, but you also need a switch of life, a switch of location. And you are fed up with the life that you live. Move to a Disney-themed neighborhood so that you can be a part of Disney all the time. The 6 trips you make every year with your family isn't enough. If you love Disney so much, you will live in and pay a mortgage to the people who have created a monumental entertainment empire. If you really love them, then you will buy a home that they built and that every day there will be storylines. I'm going to read a little bit more about this, but it'll be like you're in a fucking Disney movie until you drive out of the neighborhood and you go back to that job, even though it's in a new location. You might have relocated. It doesn't say exactly where these homes are going to be. I'd have to assume it's near the amusement parks, you know? And you know what? It'd probably be a good investment as an Airbnb. If you bought the place and then rented it out as an Airbnb, that's probably a good idea. That's smart. But for people who you can't get enough of Disney, you can't. You got to live there. If I could live at the park, I would. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah, that's probably because you're probably hiding something. There's probably something that's deep down inside. When you were a kid, I don't know, you fell in love with Disney. You wanted to be a princess, or you wanted to be the knight in shining armor as a man, you know, and it never happened. It just never panned out for you. You work at Job Lot, or you work at Walmart, and you don't have a high-ranking position either. You're like a hiring manager or something. That's what you do. But every year, twice a year, you go to Disney to keep pumping that. I'm going to be a king one day, or I'm going to be a queen, and they're going to have fireworks for me every night. Every single night over the water, there's going to be big $2 million fireworks show all the time, every night, as long as I keep believing like they said for me to do. I'm listening to Walt Disney himself. He told me to keep believing and keep hating Jews. Right? That's what he was all about, Disney. But not to go off on that. Not to go off on that. These places are built for people who have overdosed on reality. They've overdosed. They have gotten too much of it. They don't want any more. They need a blankie. They need a blankie in the form of a fictional neighborhood. Let's see what the next bullet point says.